Hi everyone, welcome to another video. This video I'm going to be tasting some food, well, sweets really, sweets and stuff. And if you like these kind of videos, please let me know and I'll make some more. So, I've made previously a video of unboxing to this, which is the Candy Kittens sweets, and have yet to try these, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to try them and basically make a tasting / eating kind of video for my channel, because to be completely honest, I don't really make many eating videos, so yeah, just an opportunity for me to try a couple of things out. So yeah, the first one is sour watermelon. So this is a German company, Candy Kittens, and they're actually made in London, which is weird, but that's how they do it. It's obviously less of a cost to the company to produce these sweets in London and then ship to the UK, as opposed to obviously, ship them from Germany, which would cost a lot more, particularly air mail. But obviously, like from the USA, it probably wouldn't matter really whether they were made in the UK or Germany in terms of like cost. I'm not too sure actually, to be honest. And if you are watching from the USA, you'd probably have a better understanding of postage costs from different countries to the USA. So, but yeah, let's do some tasting. So this one's sour watermelon. So I do like the watermelon kind of taste. This always seems to happen when you do these things. I think you have to just really grip them. That's really open. Fair enough. So you can see that they look like, well, from the eye they look very jellified, and they're like a cat shape. So let's have a little look. Yeah, so there we go. They've got like a smiley face as well. Let's have a try. You know what? That's really nice. It's certainly on the sour side, and you can taste the watermelon, but that is actually not that strong. It's quite a mild watermelon flavour, but I think in a weird way, if this wasn't sour, then I think it might be slightly better, but yeah, these are really nice. I'm just going to have one more because I like them that much. I like any flavour which is watermelon, it's a really nice flavour. It's one of them like flavours you can get like the watermelon flavour which tastes exactly like a watermelon, or you can get that kind of artificial watermelon taste which is still good. It's a bit like the grape flavour. You can get purple grape flavour raspberry, those sort of flavours. You know, they're like artificial flavours, but they taste good. Yeah, that was sour watermelon. That's really nice. It's kind of like a clean taste as well. It's not. It kind of tastes like it does actually have fruit juice in as well, and no artificial flavourings, if that makes sense. Okay, so that was sour watermelon. That's good. That is. So yeah, that was. As I said, it was quite a subtle kind of taste, but you could definitely taste the watermelon in there. So next one is wild strawberry. Again, they look like they would be, well, they've got the sugar kind of sherbety stuff on there, but this one's not actually a sour one, so we'll have to see if this one's any good. This one's harder to undo for some reason. Try from the other side. There we go. It wanted to come, but it took a while. This one actually doesn't have one of those seal things like the other one has, where you can reseal it if you don't eat them all, because you know, if you've got 4 different types to eat, well, you're not going to eat all of them really, are you, unless you've got a really sweet tooth. I do have a sweet tooth, but I certainly wouldn't eat all of these in one go. It's just too much sugar. But yeah, so that's the wild strawberry one. Can't really see them, to be honest. Good look. Again, like a cat kind of shape, and with that checkered kind of style going on as well. Again, so yeah, that seems to be their style. They go for the checkered sort of design. That's really nice. You can definitely tell it's got that like sherbety sugar stuff on the outside. This one reminds me of like a strawberry lace. Very similar. 4% coconut water, 6% strawberry juice. It's good that they've got real flavours in there. Again, it's not that sweet, which is actually, in my opinion, is good, because it kind of tells me that there's not that like as much sugar as you'd probably expect there to be in there. I think it would be unfair to not have another one, as I've had 2 of the other. Yeah, it's nice, really nice. It's definitely a strawberry kind of taste as well, but not really that sweet at the same time. Natural flavouring, fruit and plant concentrates, sweet potato, apple, black carrot. Yeah, that one's really nice. That was wild strawberry. Yeah, these are actually really good. And yeah, I paid $3.99 for all 4 bags actually, which is pretty decent, because these ones in particular, they're big bags. That wild strawberry one is this one's 140 grams, but the other was like 54 grams with the strawberry one, which is, as you can see, the comparison size is drastic. But maybe like just that's the way they do things. I could see these being in like shops in London, for example. So you would assume that, you know, they would sell them to outlets and then they'd have their own store. I'm not really too sure, but this one in particular doesn't have the sherbety sugar stuff. If I can get into it. Don't think I'm into it properly. There we go. So again, the cat shape with the checkered kind of style. You can see a lot clearer with the smiley face. Not really sure what's going on here. That maybe it's a nose and eyes and stuff, or maybe it's something else. I'm not sure. Could that be a letter C instead of a mouth? But you would assume there's a mouth. But yeah, this one doesn't have the sherbety sugar stuff, so. Wow. Yeah, this is nice. Eaten messes. I think it's like strawberry cream and meringue or something along those lines. I think it's quite an English thing. I think it's definitely something to do with meringue and strawberries. Excuse me. But this is nice. This doesn't have that sugary kind of sherbety taste that you get in the others. It's just a straightforward, nice, like foamy kind of taste, if that even is a thing. Foamy, soft, chewy. But that one's got a K on it, so it is a K. I thought it was a nose. But Candy Kittens, that must be that then. C, K. Not Calvin Klein. But this is just a really soft one. You can kind of taste a strawberry taste in there somewhere, which probably explains the colour, the pinky kind of colour. Strawberry juice, coconut water. Yeah, I really like that. That's a nice one. That's probably my favourite. And the last one is very cherry. I reckon this one will be good because I am a fan of cherry stuff, particularly cherry, drink or sweets. Oh, this one's a bit messy to open because it wants to go down this way, so you have to kind of stop it, otherwise it just rips and then you can't reseal it. I think I've messed it up. Doesn't matter if I have something in the world. Let's see if I actually have messed it up. Actually, I reckon I'm okay, to be fair. That's the very cherry one. This one's more of a dark red. Again, the cat shape is glistening on the camera, like it's made of diamonds. It's definitely the sherbety, sugary stuff. It's exactly how I expected it to taste. And it does actually have sour cherry juice from concentrate. So it's got the sour kind of taste, but it's not actually that bad. It's quite a mild sour taste or experience. And the cherry taste is definitely there. missing a black carrot. Yeah, that's really nice. That's probably my second favourite. I think the Eat and Mess one is definitely my favourite. And this one actually isn't that sweet either. I think they're all quite good in terms of sweetness levels. They're not very sweet, basically, which is something that appeals to me because I don't really like something which is ridiculously sweet. But everyone's different. It might not be your cup of tea because it's not sweet enough or something. But yeah, this is really good. I would recommend this if you're into your sweets. Yeah, definitely something to try. Something nice to try. Something different. They've got a website anyway. You can order online and stuff. Just pick what you like. I think they do quite a lot of variety anyway. So it was this one that just couldn't reseal for some reason. And there was one kind of surprise for the video actually, as it's Easter, sort of, I wouldn't say around the corner, but it's nearby, I'd say. Cream egg minis, so which is something which is my absolute favourite. Cream eggs, and the minis are nice because they're obviously small, and the problem is that you think, okay, so I'll just eat one and that will be enough, and it really isn't, is it? So you just want the whole bag. That's the problem. They taste that good, you just want the whole bag. In a bag. Cadbury is a really good company for chocolate. There we go. That's the tiny egg, and I mean, I'd say that the normal size cream egg is maybe a bit bigger, maybe this big. Nowadays they're a lot smaller than they used to be. They used to be bigger, but I guess because companies tried to cut costs and stuff, they make all the food smaller, but you still pay the same price, which is the problem. But anyway, there we go. That's the egg. And inside will be the delicious filling. There we go. It's not as gooey as the big one, but you can see it's meant to resemble an egg yolk. It's not really focusing on the camera, but there we go. Delicious. I couldn't put a single word against it, to be honest. I can't see how I wouldn't like it at all. It's just chocolate and like a vanilla flavoured fondant in the middle. It's perfect. It's so tasty. I'm just gonna have one more. be the whole bag, but for the purpose of this video, I'll just have one more. They are quite diddy actually, quite small, but they're a good size. Again, because they're small, it makes you want more of them. That's the problem. So that was the Cream Egg Minis. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this small tasting session on sweetie stuff. If you liked it, if you liked my video, give it a like and subscribe, and see you next one. Cheers. Hi guys. So we have in this box a load of sweets. This was I think it was a Valentine's special box, which you paid $3.99, I believe it was, and it gives you 4 packs of sweets, and they're from a company called Candy Kittens. Apparently these guys are really good. I've had a beer with from Brewdog, who collaborated with this company. Yeah, Candy Kittens is the name, and apparently I have read the reviews and they're really good sweets. I'm not really a sweet fan, but I thought for $3.99 for 4 bags of sweets, particularly like gourmet sweets, I thought I'd give it a go. Yeah, this is the box it came in. It's your standard kind of cardboard box. And this is also a bit of a joke. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman, probably to do with the Carpenters. The song Mr. Postman. Thanks for getting us to a new home safely. Looking damn irresistible. You rock. Candy Kittens website. 100% recyclable. You know what to do. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. And let's have a look inside and see what selection there is. Really loud box. Just reading the top actually. So it says sweets, but make it gourmet. There's a QR code, and then Candy Kittens, we don't settle for average, developed by our team in London. We blend big flavours with honest ingredients to bring you down irresistible gourmet sweets. Hashtag no nasties. Okay. So these are sweets. Just looking at this bit, it says vegan friendly. Vegan recipe made with fruit juice, palm oil free and carbon neutral. So their packaging is obviously cardboard, so that's a win-win in terms of the green planet kind of stuff. So yeah, it's the first one. It's wild strawberry. So you have the carbon neutral, honestly made, next level flavour, damn irresistible, gourmet sweets London, vegan recipe, palm oil free. This one's a 54-gram bag. I've noticed that each bag is like a different weight, so they're not all the same, which is strange, but that's how they do this stuff, I guess. Got like a polka dot kind of design, which is kind of similar to all of them. free, made with strawberry juice. So use raw juices. It tells you the ingredients. Fruit come with 6% strawberry juice and 4% coconut water. Ingredients: sugar, glucose, syrup, modified starch, 6% strawberry juice from concentrate, dextrose, 4% coconut water from concentrate, acids, malic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, potato protein, acidity regulators, sodium malates, and calcium carbonate, natural flavouring. Fruit and plant concentrates, sweet potato, apple, black carrot, hydrolyzed pea protein, packed in a factory that handles peanuts, nuts, sesame and milk, keeping in a cool, dry place. So Candy Kittens is a German company, but they're made in London, which is strange, but I guess it's cheaper to make them locally, so in terms of the UK, and London's even better, but they make them in London, so they look nice anyway. I've yet to try them. That's the first one. So the next one is sour watermelon. This one's obviously a bigger bag, 140 grams. And they're shaped, all of their sweets are shaped like cats or kittens, like the name of their company is. Yeah, same kind of polka dot design. And the ingredients of this one are: fruit come with 10% watermelon juice, sugar, glucose syrup, modified starch, 10% watermelon juice from concentrate, dextrose, acids, malic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, potato protein, acidity regulators, sodium malates and calcium carbonate, natural flavouring, fruit and plant concentrates, black carrot, pumpkin, apple, spirulina concentrate, hydrolyzed pea protein. And most of these sweets I've noticed are, I guess you would call it like sherbety. They look like they have that kind of sherbet sort of look on top of the sweets. So as you'll see on the camera, this looks really blue, but to my eye, the naked eye, this is like a teal, green, blue kind of colour, which is strange, but yeah, that's the second. The next one's Eat a Mess. You can see the kind of kitten shaped sweets in here with the K's. These ones don't have that sherbety kind of look to them actually, they look more like your standard sweets. So ingredients of these ones are: fruit come with 6% strawberry juice and 4% coconut water. Ingredients: sugar, glucose syrup, modified starch, dextrose, 6% strawberry juice from concentrate, 4% coconut water from concentrate, acids, malic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, potato protein, natural flavourings, fruit and plant concentrates, sweet potato, apple, hydrolyzed pea protein, sunflower oil, glazing agent, carnival wax from responsible sources. That's Eat a Mess. And then the last one is very cherry. Again, they have that kind of sherbet look to them. And the ingredients for this one are: fruit gum with 10% sour cherry juice, sugar, glucose syrup, modified starch, 10% sour cherry juice from concentrate, dextrose, acids, malic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, hydrolyzed pea protein, acidity regulators, sodium malates and calcium calcium carbonate, plant concentrate, black carrot, natural flavouring, potato, protein. And so yeah, that's what you get for £3.99. You get 4 quite large bags of sweets, which is, I think, is pretty good price, to be honest. And I'm sure they're pretty decent sweets, particularly as they use real fruit juice in them as well. So, apart from that, that's all that was in the box. Thanks for supporting a young British business. Share the love. Candy at candykittens.co.uk. Yes, please. Website. Yeah. So that was the Valentine's pack that they sell, which was £3.99. You just paid for the postage, basically. And thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye. Oh God. This is quite good for a small shop that I recently at Aldi. Aldi is a shop that is originally German, and they've made their way into the UK quite a few years back. But they're quite a good store for your essential shopping. You can get most of it. I do a test card, but this time is mainly Aldi. But see what the suggestion is this time. Why not add some fresh veggies, beef strips, to create a simple stir fry? It tells you the instructions as well and stuff. I think it tells you where it's produced as well. Produced for Aldi stores in Warwickshire. So we don't even know where they're produced, to be honest, but I'm sure there's a place where they're produced in the UK. Next slide is another sun-dried tomato sauce. And then we have another instant noodles, curry flavour. These are very, very cheap. They're like 20p, 30p, something along those lines. And they are really cheap, yeah. So, have you had to try them? Let's see. What's the serving suggestion for this one? I want to add some fresh vegetables to make it extra special. So, next, the curry flavour. Chicken flavour. We've already seen that one. And the last one I got is Lucky. I think this has got some good crinkles going on. Got some great crinkles. So gnocchi is basically potato balls. Made a classic Italian recipe. And the price is really good as well. They're authentically Italian as well. So it's all good. The crinkles are fantastic. Cooks in 2 minutes. Just tells you how to cook. Yeah, that's gnocchi. You basically can boil it or you can even fry it. It tastes really good with the sauce and stuff. Gnocchi. And there we go, that's everything. That was my mini shop at Aldi/Tesco. Thanks for watching, guys. And easy. Hi everyone. What is this item that I've got in my hand here? What kind of item is it? And what is its purpose, I wonder? Well, I'll tell you in a minute, but one thing I wanted to note really is the fact that this bag here that contains this item has really good crinkle sounds. Almost the best kind of crinkle sounds that you would want in a bag. That's what I think anyway. I'll let you have your own opinion, but I think this is a really, really nice crinkle sound. It's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's something in between. It's obviously a really plasticky sound, but it's awfully pleasant, I think, in my opinion anyway. It's not too harsh and it's not too soft, and this item here, this tiny little item, you can kind of see straight away what it is. At first glance, you'd say, yeah, it's a USB stick. And you'd be correct, it is. And it's also something else, and it's something really odd and something I came across the other day. So, as you may have already seen on the description, it says mouse jiggler. Well, a bit of a strange word, but essentially, if you're a person who works with Microsoft Teams, for example, and you just go for say a toilet break for 5 minutes, or make a cup of tea for 5 minutes, or coffee, your Teams status will go from available to away, providing that the company that you work for obviously has strict rules in place where you cannot change many of the team settings. So I thought I'd give this a try, and it came with 2 actually. So I saved one for my friend and one for myself, and I think it was something along the lines of £13.99 for 2, which is a reasonable price for something that has just one purpose, I guess. And again, you can get these kind of things as an application online through a .exe file. But again, if your company has strict things in place and you can't download software from random websites, then you have to look outside the box a bit and find something in terms of hardware which does the job. And yeah, I think this is pretty decent. I've tried it. Let me show you the item anyway. Without further ado, it's one of those bags that's really difficult to get into. There we go. So as you can see, it's quite a small item. It wouldn't really take much space in terms of, say, if you had a multi USB port that held, say, 10 USBs. It's not really going to take up much space at all, to be honest. And yeah, it's very small. I'm sure that, it was quite cheap to make, particularly as at the bottom it says made in China, which the majority of items come from nowadays. But I thought that £7 was for one was a pretty good price. And yeah, that's it really. That's the USB mouse jiggler, and I guess it's kind of like a thing where you can really put it into the laptop or PC, and I haven't really said about how it works, but basically your mouse or the cursor will kind of move automatically a very small amount as long as this is in your PC. So this obviously keeps your computer screen awake and that ensures that your team's status does not change, which I think is quite a cool idea. I think the main reason that I wanted to get it is because obviously I wanted to keep my computer on and active. If I say, for example, go to the toilet or make a cup of tea or coffee, I can read emails and Teams messages instead of having to kind of log on to the laptop after about 5 or 10 minutes, which can be quite irritating. So that's something random that I wanted to show you guys, that I recently purchased. It's not very expensive, and if it's something which is of interest to you, I can leave a link in the comments. If you're watching from another country such as USA, I'm sure you can find something very similar, considering this was made in China, as you can see there, but it does say EU, which is very interesting. I wonder if that kind of means, obviously EU means European Union, so what they're trying to say, they've made it in China but they shipped it to the EU logistics centre, I'm not sure, or they actually manufactured it in the EU. Not too sure, to be honest, but don't really care either, just as long as it works and has functionality, which it does. So yeah, that was the mouse jiggler. Funny word, but yeah, it's just a simple device which allows your screen to stay on if you have limited admin settings that you can change, particularly on, for example, a work laptop. Obviously, a personal laptop, you'd have no problems. You can change the display settings on your computer so that they never turn off. But if you're limited with your admin capabilities, then it's just something which could be considered to be purchased. It's just a piece of hardware, really. It's plug and play and it does work. So yeah, that's all, guys. Thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi guys, just wanted to do a quick video with this Gusto box to kind of talk about it, what it's all about. If you haven't kind of tried it, why you should try it, and you know, like the benefits and pros and cons and things like that. So this isn't going to be like a review or anything. I'm just going to kind of tell you what's all about. But yeah, so basically, Gusto is a way of making meals where you get the ingredients delivered to your house, and then you basically make the meals based on the stuff they give you. So it's an empty box basically, because I've got all the ingredients and stuff out and put it in the fridge. But this little booklet to tell you about Gusto, I guess, your guide to flavours. So we have just information about, you know, flavours and stuff. Cool stuff about making food. But yeah, this is Gusto. There's another one in the UK that I know of and I've tried myself, called HelloFresh, which is also a really good one. And it's something which is different, you know. stuff here about how they've saved loads of energy and wastage, and surplus food is donated to charity, which is great. Tackling food waste, saving around 2 kilos of every box. Reduces carbon footprint by 23%. No waste is sent to landfill. Helped save 482 plus tonnes of plastic since launching Eco Chill Box in 2020. So yeah, good stuff really. And they've got a QR code where you can talk to their customer services basically. So yeah, this is the Gusto box. It's a really it's a bright red kind of box which really stands out. So you know exactly what it is when it turns up to your house. And yeah, there's not really much more information on the box. What's this bit here? So everything inside this box will help you make this week epic. The power is in your oven gloves. Give it some. Yeah, so it's basically a way of creating meals from scratch, but they give you the ingredients to hand. So you choose the meals that you want every week, and they deliver the ingredients to you so that you can make the meals. And most of them take somewhere between 10 to 30 minutes. You know, they don't really take that long to make. And marathon dinners don't cost the earth, so they're quite cheap as well, I have to say. And you've always got deals going as well. You've got things like 50% off your first week, and then it's like 40% off your second week, and then 35% off the third week, and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, quite vivid boxes sort of in your face. But yeah, good deals to be honest. Yeah. And it's just different to, you know, going to the supermarket and just thinking about a meal to make and just having to buy all the stuff. You know, I find it, in terms of its pros, I find it quite convenient because it's a way to you kind of have to you can relax a bit more in terms of where you don't really have to worry about going to the shops as often as you normally would, because you know that you have some meals that you need to make. And say if you don't really fancy a particular meal one day, you can obviously move them about so you can have, for example, a curry one night, and then a pasta dish another night, and a chicken dish another night, and a beef dish another night, and things like that. So and the recipes, there's quite a lot on there. I'm not really sure exactly how much, but there's definitely enough to cater for the majority of people, I'd say, because obviously everyone has different tastes. So and yeah, so it's just a way of creating meals where you don't really have to go to the supermarket and get worried about what ingredients that you need. You don't have to run around the supermarket finding these ingredients, because they're right there on your doorstep, and you just put them in the fridge or freezer, and then you don't have to worry about it. You just sort of relax and know that you have the ingredients to hand, and you know that you have a little like a paper slip for each meal, which tells you exactly what to do at each stage, and you know how long to do this and how long to do that for. And I will show you a little bit of it, just as an example of one of the meals. Okay, so as an example, this is an example of one of the meals that came with a recent order. So we have smoky pasta with mixed greens and chopped butter sauce. So you've got the thing at the top that tells you exactly how much time is needed for how many people. So for 2 people, it takes 30 minutes to prep and cook, and for 4 people, 40 minutes. And then you have the this is quite interesting as well. So like if you scan the QR code, it takes you to a Spotify playlist, so you can listen to some music while you're cooking as well, which is cool. You got the picture of here of what it should look like as well, so you can sort of arrange the food to sort of mirror what it looks like here, which is good. It tells you nutritional information here, so calories, fat, saturated fat, carbohydrates, sugar, fibre, protein, salt. It tells you that it's like one of your 5 a day. It's gluten free, suitable for celiacs. And then you have like the ingredients that you need. So obviously you'd put the ingredients away, for example in the fridge and in the cupboard. So you'd have to go and fish for that really. And when it says like 40 grams, clods of cream, 10 grams chives and stuff, you don't have to worry about the like amount of different stuff, because it's already portioned for you. When it arrives, it's portioned. And 80 grams fine green beans, so the bag that they give you is exactly 80 grams, so you don't have to worry about that. They give you 2 fish fillets as well. And baza is quite nice fish if you've ever tried it. You've got the allergens here, so obviously fish and milk. What you need additionally, so it doesn't come with this stuff such as butter, milk, pepper and salt. Special equipment is the tin foil for this particular one, and then just remember to wash your fresh fruit, herbs and vegetables. See your delivery email for usable dates and other details. It's quite in depth and detailed really, to be honest. And this side is just basically step by step, so you follow the numbers 1 to 8 basically, and you follow them exactly what it says, and the end product should be basically this, and it does at the end of the day, and it's really decent to follow. So something, it's quite easy as well. So boil a kettle, preheat the oven, cut the waxy potatoes, skins on into large bite-sized pieces as an example. So yeah, all in all, Gusto is decent because they give you the ingredients by delivery. Exactly what you need is portioned to size. It's calorie controlled as well. So we have, like, for example, per person 340 calories for this meal, which is actually quite low. And so that's the pros really. It's good. You don't really have to worry about going to the supermarket to find what you need. The only con I'd say really is sometimes it's a bit faffy. So for example, you'd have to kind of, there we go, so step 3, so while the potatoes are cooking, and then you, okay, this is easy though, pat the fillets with kitchen paper, but some of them sort of ask you to do about 2 or 3 things at the same time. Whilst this is cooking, you need to do this, and while this is cooking, you need to do this. That would be the only sort of grumble I'd say, but still, it's a challenge at times, and it's good. Like, you learn to cook, and it's great. It's a really good opportunity to learn to cook and explore different flavours and types of food and stuff. And when you've made it yourself, obviously you have that sense of achievement that you've done it yourself, and you've made something, and if you're making for two, then obviously the person with you is going to be happy if the food turns out great, you know, so it's a win-win, I think. So yeah, I'd recommend Gusto or something similar. HelloFresh is another one. If you're watching from a different country, such as the USA, I'm sure that there's something very similar over there as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was just a quick sort of overview of Gusto, really, and why you should kind of, if you haven't tried it, maybe give it a try and consider it, because it's a good idea to try different foods. And yeah, that's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Cheers.